This is the streets. This is
Road Warriors. Custom Diecast Racing.
This season of Road Warriors, we have 12 teams that go head-to-head. Points accumulate over 11 rounds. Have you got what it takes to become the champion?
Road Warrior.
Round 6, the halfway mark in Road Warriors. The first battle sees Yo Jimbo driving the Murder 8, and he's also sponsored by Super Zero Racing. He's going up against Scoop Adams in the Royale with Cheese, weighing 92 grams, and he's driving for 100 proof racing. The first to win 2 races wins the battle. The Royale with Cheese with Scoop behind the wheel is going out hard, and here comes the Murder 8. Oh, look at this beautiful line, little slide. In a time of a 10.20, Yo Jimbo gets a win. It's been a long time coming. Yo Jimbo, driving the Murder 8 for Super Zero Racing, is currently on 4 points. And Scoop Adams, who's driving for 100 proof racing in Royale with Cheese, is currently on 5 points. Let's head into race 2. Car swap lanes always in race 2. If the Murder 8 gets across, that'll put him in 6 points. Look at them swing out of that turn 1. It's a Murder 8 right out front. Scoop Adams and a Royale with Cheese is gone and dusted. And Yo Jimbo and the Murder 8 driving for Super Zero Racing gets a win. Very important in round 6. Bit of blocking down the back there by the Murder 8. And the Royale with Cheese loses all power. And the Murder 8 gets across and takes out the first battle. Jay Woodsy Woods in the Black Fire is currently on 6 points. He's going up against the Fractal Panda in that purple haze, and the Fractal Panda's on 8 points, currently tied for 3rd. It's a very important win tonight. The Fractal takes this out, that puts him right in front. Waiting for the green. We got the green, and here they go. Woodsy's right out front, taking that first turn, hits the sidewall. The Fractal's gone. Fractal's coming in backwards. And Woodsy gets across. The 9.60. That was a nice win there by the Black Fire, and the Fractal Panda coming in backwards made up a lot of ground coming into that home straight. Let's have a look at this first turn, because this is really where things are won and lost. They both hit the sidewall. I'm surprised Woodsy didn't slam it into the bricks. Race 2, the Fractal's got the inside. The Fractal's out hard. He's going into turn 1. He goes up high. He picks that perfect line. Does a big 360 show off. Woodsy's right on his tail. Just left his run a bit too late, and a big hit. Right off the track, the Fractal is. We better get the boys, NZ towing, to sort them out. Woodsy just slides a bit, and you can just see he lost a bit of juice. He did make a nice recovery though. Look at that nice 360 there by the Fractal. All squared up going into the 3rd. The Fractal holds the inside, and the Fractal's out front, goes out fast. Oh, Woodsy's right on his tail again. It's anyone's race. These guys know how important round 6 is in Road Warriors. And the Fractal comes in at 8.820. That's a very fast time. Let's go back and have a look at the replay of this one. Woodsy's just all over the track, decides to go down low, and that's not a bad option to take. But the Fractal Panda takes out battle 2. This will be an interesting battle. We have Jazzy Jensen driving the Nissan Skyline for NZ Racing. He's currently on 7 points, and Lee for 12, and the Blackjack driving for BLUELINE Racing. He's on 5 points. The Blackjack's struggling to find form in the last couple of rounds. Jazzy Jensen has the inside, and how good do these cars look right up at the start gate, and they're off and racing. Jazzy Jensen takes the early lead, and they both slam and hit. Lee for 12's lost all power in that Blackjack, and it's Jazzy Jensen and the Nissan in a 9.28. An easy victory. You can see what happens here. If you get stuck up in turn 1 and you hit the sidewalls or the bottom or the top, the Fat Track will pull you up, and you've just lost all your power. No matter how big and fast you are, there's no way to recover. The Fat Track just grabs you. The mistress, the Mount Western Raceway. Lee for 12 has the inside, and they're both off and racing very fast down the back. There's Jazzy right out front again. Looks like he's going to take this. Oh! Leaper's over out of turn 2. And Jazzy Jensen's pulled up. This is a DNF. Scrappy racing by both teams, but how good does that Nissan look just sitting there right near the garages? What a good looking car this is. And where's Lee for 12? Stuck, oh there he is. He's okay. He's on his roof. We'll get the boys from NZ towing. We'll get him back up to the start gate. What did I say before? Once the Fat Track gets you, you're gone. The car start in the same position, and we've got the green, and we're off and racing. And it's Jazzy Jensen out front. Oh, he slides. Leaf at 12 right on his heels. Leaf was trying to do stuff, and it's Jazzy Jensen right across the line. Unfortunate racing by both teams, however, I feel Leaf at 12 and the Blackjack just had the bad roll of the dice in this race, hitting the sidewalls and just unable to recover. Not the prettiest racing I've seen here on Mount Western Raceway, however, Jazzy Jensen takes out the battle and gets 2 points. Australia versus New Zealand here, folks. Hot Car Track and the FM Rover. He's currently on 2 points. He's up against Superman Dion driving Jonah, who is currently sitting comfortably on 6 points. Quite a bit of weight difference between these two, 119 grams versus 86. Hot Car Track has the inside, and we're off and racing. And it's Superman Dion blocks Hot Car Track. Hot Car Track comes out of turn 1, he doesn't spin. Superman Dion takes a perfect line, and look at that, it's a very slow time though, a 10.06. And Hot Car Track made it down to the end. A round of applause. Have a look at the pace of Superman here. He just floors it and just gives a wave to Hot Car Track and says, check you later. This is Hot Wheel Boys' first entry into Road Warriors, and I tell you what, they've made a very capable custom car. Superman Dion takes the inside on race 2, and Hot Car Track's right out front, getting his act together, swings out of turn 2 perfectly, and crosses in a 9.06. Well, it is round 6. I suppose he has to get his act together, otherwise he's going to be left right behind with the wooden spoon. Nice battle down the back there. Look at Hot Car Track just pushing right in front of Superman Dion to take that win out. All tied up in race 3. Hot Car Track has the inside. Can he do it again? It's Superman Dion with early pace in the turn 1. Hot Car Track's gone with his 360. Superman Dion driving Jonah crosses and takes the battle out. Considering he hit all the sidewalls there, an 8.740 is very, very good. I'm noticing with tonight's racing that most of the battles are won right here in this turn 1. And you can see right there, Hot Car Track gone, Superman Dion. This battle should be interesting. It's first against second, or rather, Redline Salvage Inc. is tied for first, and Po' Boy Racing is tied for second. Look at the weight difference, 102 grams versus 97. Both cars are long wheelbases. Will the Mistress Mount Western Raceway behave and grant them their wish? A win, a battle win. Green is on and they're off and racing right down the back. It's Po' Boy Racing right out front, hits the sidewall, does a 180, and Redline Salvage Inc.'s trying to play catch up. Po' Boy's coming in backwards, crosses in a 10.44. Yet again, not a very particular stylish race, but it's a win. A point on the board is crucial. Round 6, let's have a look. You can see Redline Salvage Inc. just trying to catch up. Po' Boy blocks him. Race 2, Battle 5, cars always swap in the second race. Po' Boy has the inside, and as Redline Salvage Inc. right out hard and fast, he takes a perfect low line, and Po' Boy Racing struggling to catch up. Redline Salvage Inc. an easy win and ties it all up in a 9.260. Let's look at the replay, because I've been saying everything's won and lost right down the back. Look at Po' Boy, just slides out, and that microsecond cost him the race. And of course he hit the sidewall there, which doesn't help. Here we go, the last, the tiebreaker, Battle 5. Redline has the inside, Redline's right out front, Po' Boy's right on the heels. Po' Boy, oh man, this is too close to call it. And they both pull up short, and that's a DNF. Oh man, that will bring the crowds back right here on Mount Western Raceway. We don't often see DNFs. Let's have a look at this little battle. Right out of turn 2, Po' Boy just pushes right in front of Redline and says, mate, if I can't cross, you're not crossing either. Here we go, we're still on the tiebreak. Redline Salvage Inc. still holds the inside. Po' Boy goes out hard and fast out of turn 1. Oh, Redline. Po' Boy pushes Redline right into the wall there. Po' Boy's pulled up, and he's crossed backwards in a 10.220. A very late charge there by Redline Salvage Inc. Po' Boy takes out Battle 5. Po' Boy goes right up high and just pushes him right into that sidewall. Redline recovered though. Here's a rarity you never see. Two Aussies going head to head. Big Sam's driving for Mark D of CRC Racing, who's currently on 8 points. And Sess is driving the Autometer for Metal Mania 3D, who's currently on 6 points. How good do these cars look? Big Sam driving the NASCAR has the inside, the green's on, and it's the NASCAR, oh, they're both even coming out of turn 1. Sess is gone, she's got knocked around, and the NASCAR takes a nice line, crosses in a 9.02. Sess coming in very late. You can see there's still a lot of power in this car after 5 rounds of grueling racing right here on Road Warriors. Two of the finest Aussie diecast builders we have in Australia, folks, and it's Mark D takes this one out. Sess driving for Metal Mania 3D takes the inside. Both off to a very fast and clean start. It's very hard to pick. The Dado slams into the wall and the NASCAR just picks that gap. There wasn't much in it. Big Sam's pulled up for some reason and left the gap wide open for Sess for an easy victory. Look at the time though, 11.080. That's pretty slow. A lot of action for a slow time. Racing on Fat Track, when you hit these sidewalls, it really pulls you up. It really bites and digs into the car and slows you down. Okay, here we go. Sess has the inside. Looks like a clean start, and Sess has the advantage going into turn 1. The NASCAR right on the tail there. Sess has hit the sidewall, she's gone. The NASCAR gets across with Big Sam behind the wheel and a 9.30. I really want to go check out this replay and see what happened to the Autometer. NASCAR, there's no interference there at all. Sess just hits the sidewall and that's the end of that, and it's the NASCAR. Takes out Battle 6, round 6 of Road Warriors. Here's your leaders board after round 6. The Fractal Panda and Big Sam hold first position. Hot Car Track still down the bottom on 3, and all the others are really just all over the place, however all in a great position at this halfway mark. The fastest time tonight is held by Superman Dion driving Jonah at an 8.740. These events don't happen without our sponsors, so go check them out on all their social media platforms, give them a thumbs up or make a comment down below.
This is the streets. This is
Road Warriors. Custom diecast racing.